dressing for the occasion. Re-ranking of the Barenaked Ladies studio albums 2021 edition with the addition of Detour, D-Force. Man, there's going to be some tongue twisters today. First and worst is going to be 2015's Silver Ball. Robertson became a pinball wizard, just got to be a twist, except the music was not good. That was the twist. Yeah! Silver Ball is absolutely just, there's nothing on there for me. And I've been a huge Barenaked Ladies fan for 23 years now in 2021. Second from worst is going to be Fake Nudes. This one came out in 2017. It was their most current record until just recently. And this one, I do enjoy Canadian Dry. But other than that, I just was left wanting more. And there's a lot on here to not satisfy your musical appetite. And I just didn't click with any of this. It's not a terrible record. I do like the producer's name, but yeah, just not doing anything special. We're still in the kind of not so good category is Grinning Streak. A couple of different producers being bandied about during the production of this, or before the production of this album, but we ultimately got Howie Beck and Gavin Brown, whose name that I like. But the songs are just not there for me. Again, in the post-Stephen Page era, and it's not due to the lack of Page. It's just, I feel like the band was really running out of steam before he jumped ship, and things have just, I don't know what's going on with these guys. But Boomerang is a pretty decent song. Off with His Head. Odds are I don't love it as much as other people do, but this album overall is not too terribly bad. Next, we have Barenaked Ladies Are Men, and much has been said about this. I don't want to say anything that any other YouTubers ever said, but much like Green Day's Trilogy album, I love that. This album gets talked about, it needs to be less, it needs to be compressed. Less, compress. So much here. And all I really want is something I'll never find. Haha, I get it. Angry People is okay. Running Out of Ink. Fun and Games is probably my favorite out of this entire Men project. But there's just so much here that's bad. Next up is the sister album, Me, or Are Me, whatever this album's called. This one, Bank Job, is definitely the highlight of the entire record. Sound of Your Voice. I hate Easy. I hate Easy. And then there's nothing else there. Fortunately, I hope you're still here, because from here on out, everything else is amazing. I love the rest of their catalog. It's flippin' amazing. Flippin' amazing. Got to get up close and personal with you guys. I am not bare naked. I got some pajama pants on. Next up in the Barenaked Ladies catalog is Born on a Pirate Ship, and I know that you guys are ranking this one much higher than me. But this one is in a weird, I have a weird relationship with Born on a Pirate Ship, because early on, when immediately after buying Stunt, I bought all the Barenaked Ladies stuff that I could get my hands on. Books, all their albums, studio, live, CD singles, all that stuff. I got everything except Born on a Pirate Ship. And I didn't get it until much later. It was one of the very last Barenaked Ladies records that I ever heard, and at least back in the day, and it just didn't fit with the rest of the catalog. And I love it, I love the songs on it. It's got some of their best work, and by best work I mean The Old Apartment and Shoebox. But the other songs, they're great. I'm so unfamiliar with them, even though I've listened to them, that I need to revisit this one again. And maybe this year is the time to revisit Being Born on a Pirate Ship. Next up, and this is insane, that this one is just right above Born on a Pirate Ship. I can't believe that any of the post-page albums are anywhere on that level, but they are. Next up is All in Good Time. Now this was the first album that was pageless, and we were all concerned. We were all very disoriented, and we didn't know what was going on. How are the Barenaked Ladies going to continue like this? And I feel like this is their strongest post-page album. It's really fantastic. While not as strong as their earlier catalog, it's really great. You Run Away, 4 Seconds, Every Subway Car, really, really are in a nice warm tone. I love the album. This is a hot take video. I can feel it. Barenaked Ladies fans, you're going to be super angry in the comments. It's fine. Dislikes are okay. But Detour de Force is actually going to be next, even though I gave it kind of a bad review over in this Barenaked Ladies playlist that I'm creating now. I felt like the album started off so freaking great. So freaking great. Detour de Force started as a force to be reckoned with, and then after I'd say starting with the 5th track, it just kind of went wandering off in a weird direction. I think it has to do with the fact that production of the album was halted in the coronavirus pandemic. Now, that was a hint for the future, not this next one. Now we are into the part of the catalog. I don't have them in order here, but I have the rest of these physical copies. Oh yeah, let's get going dirty. This is the great stuff. Amazing, epic, mind-blowing Barenaked stuff. Maybe You Should Drive. I don't like to drive. Do you like to drive? I hope you do, because maybe you should drive. Produced by Ben Mink. This has Jane Divided. Intermittently. These Apples. I'm just giving you the highlights, the ones that I like. Alternative Girlfriend. Little Tiny Song. Life in a Nutshell. The Wrong Man Was Convicted. Oh man, Sweet Nectar of the Gods. What a fine 1994 record. Can you believe that? I was in elementary school not knowing nothing about no Barenaked Ladies. Barenaked unboxing videos on my channel too. We do that anytime a band has a new album out. I unbox all my CDs and I share some insight with you. If you just want to hit that subscribe button, this is the only naked video I have on the internet, I swear. Everything to Everyone. Now, I don't think this album was everything to everyone. I think it was more like this to everyone. Hallelujah! 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 Hey, Macarena! This album is really fantastic, but it did spell trouble in the Barenaked Ladies world, where I think Stephen Page was really secretly not grinning this much. Check out my unboxing. I actually added myself to this album cover. Pretty cool. This is really great. I got the deluxe edition, which is really great. You got the DVD with audio and video. Pretty great. But this has Celebrity, Maybe Katie, another Postcard. Again, kind of like the new Detour de Force. This one starts out strong, and then by track 10, which is Aluminum, I'm kind of left like, eh. You kind of ran out of steam after your war on drugs. And when temptation calls, oh yeah, yeah. You're really, oh, we're into the stuff so good that it's just wrong. This whole video is kind of Barenaked Ladies-ish. Oh, I couldn't, oof. This, I can't believe, I kind of wanted this to be my number one pick. I did, but the percentages don't lie. There's a few tracks on this one that for me personally make it rank a little lower than the next two. But this has some of the greatest alternative rock music I've ever heard in 30 plus years of listening to rock and roll. It's some of the best rock and roll ever. The only weaker tracks, the ones that bring this one down, are going to be Wrap Your Arms Around Me and I Love You and Crazy. Those three kind of bring it down just a little bit. But I would, even with those weaker tracks, I would say this is one of the greatest albums of 1992, certainly. Definitely, without a doubt, 1992. Let me know in the comments what your favorite Barenaked Ladies albums are. In order, let me know what order. I see these comments and I'm like, is that backwards or frontwards? Nobody knows. I'm going backwards in the video. Let me know in the comments which direction you're going, Michael. My second favorite Barenaked Ladies album of all time, in space and coffee. It's going to be a color. Maroon. This one takes me back to the year 2000. Takes me back to conversations I had with my parents. Conversations from high school. Oh my gosh, this is just gorgeous. Gorgeous record. The only reason that this one is not number one, have you guessed what my number one is yet? I bet you haven't. There's only one left, but you guys aren't going to guess it. You guys can't follow this. This one I absolutely love, almost all of it, but there's a few weaker tracks like the Conventioners, and yeah, the Conventioners really kind of drags this one down for me. But my gosh. And this one has the one and only studio recording of the Barenaked Ladies cursing, extremely cursing, on Go Home, one of the finest songs ever written. Instead of riding in the morning, just get on the phone, tell her you're coming home. If you need her, you should be there. Go home. Some other really questionable lyrics in Go Home as well. I was feeling really risky. Felt like I was going to get in trouble for listening to this when I was a kid. Number one Barenaked Ladies album! This was the soundtrack to my life in 1998 and 1999 and 2000 and 2001. I probably started giving it a little bit of a break from spinning, maybe in 2002 or 3 a little bit. Probably not though. Probably didn't stop listening to this all day, every day until maybe 2004 when, you know, Green Day started getting my attention more than these guys. These guys were at one time my number one band of all time. Still a hardcore fan. They've went down a little bit as far as percentage wise in my list, but this album is perfect. This is one of the greatest albums ever produced, ever. Not just by a Canadian band, by any band. And if you laugh at me for saying Canadian, you should hear how John over at ATV said Mutt Lange. Mutt Lange. And I'm not sure if he was joking or not. Mutt Lange. Holy butts! 1 week it's been, and it's all been done. And light up my room. I'll be that girl, and you would be right over. I've informed you to stay. Alcohol, my permanent accessory. Pick you up. In the Car was the song that really kind of made me feel like I was getting away with something listening to this, along with just the band's name. I remember my parents actually looking into the name, like the background of the band. Like you'd think they were some kind of wild, crazy band, but they're actually really nice Canadian dudes. I think never is enough, yeah, never is enough. Who needs sleep? Well, you're never gonna get it. Told You So is the one track that I can't quite wrap my brain around what it sounds like at the moment. But Some Fantastic and When You Dream complete this album. This is produced by Susan Rogers, David Leonard, and the Barenaked Ladies. Mixed by David Leonard, except for Some Fantastic and Who Needs Sleep, and It's All Been Done were mixed by Tom Lordounge, who has mixed and produced every album ever, just about. Greatest Barenaked Ladies album of all time. I'm gonna share some my other Barenaked Ladies catalog with you guys, as I encourage you to subscribe to the channel. I'm probably, I don't know, I feel weird without a shirt on. I don't know, real hairy, real freckly. But yeah, this is a really great live album by the Barenaked Ladies. Really enjoyed the animated versions of the band back there. We really miss world record holder 28 swords at once, sword swallowing Steve. We miss you, Steve, but we're glad you're doing well. And then we got the always self-aware greatest hits. I encourage you, as you look at these beautiful records, to subscribe to the channel. You must subscribe to the channel. Oh, what just happened? My head exploded. We're gonna get wild and crazy. Right over. You gotta keep watching. Tyler on drums.
Chihuahua Man. Can I sing on YouTube? As long, yeah, probably no music. Yeah, that'll help with the copyright laws, yeah. When a bus runs, big like the end runs.